we the entire members of Ebonyi content creators, the social media networkers of Nigeria Ebonyi State chapter, hereby appreciate our wonder working governor, the youth-friendly governor, the God-friendly governor, the builder, the human capital developer. Yes. We are talking of His Excellency, Right Honorable Builder Francis Ogbonnaya Nwifuru, Onwa of Africa. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ebonyi State, we appreciate you for having turned Abakaliki Ebonyi State into an earthly paradise. Abakaliki is now the Dubai of Africa, and we enjoyed our brothers and sisters who are in Ebonyi and in diaspora to support our wonder working governor, the youth-friendly governor, to perform more. Our national president has something to offer, and others.
His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ebonyi State, in the person of Right Honorable Builder Francis Ogbonnaya Nwifuru, we appreciate you for a job well done in Ebonyi State. And we want to call on some of the ministries that are working with you, like ministry in charge of the access roads leading to the Ebonyi State Township Stadium, to please take a second look at the access roads leading to the stadium, because it's causing accidents on a daily. Please let us work with our governor and support our governor to do better and see that Ebonyi State is safe and working for the Ebonians. Thank you.
Thank you, the governor, for the amazing work that you have been doing. We also oblige the ministries in charge of culture and tourism, places like the Green Park, the amusement park. Some of them are under lock and key. We need you guys to take a second look so that we'll take Ebonyi to the best place.
His Excellency, our dear Governor, Right Honorable Builder Francis Ogbonnaya Nwifuru, we appreciate the good work you're doing in Ebonyi. We are very happy. We are only calling on some of your lieutenants and ministries to up their game. For instance, the Ministry of Environment. It does not make sense that there's death littered all over the state capital. We understand that the construction on the road to the dump sites at Umora hindered a lot of stuffs. And we also understand that some of these jobs have been leased out to contractors. What we are asking for is the commissioner and the ministry should keep these contractors on their toes for them to do their jobs. Thank you. And then housing. The issue of rent in Abakaliki has become a very terrible issue.
So Abogabo.
The Ministry of Housing and what's it called? Ministry of Housing should work towards getting low-cost housing estates. Present it to the governor. When we have a state government-owned housing estate, we are sure that these landlords will be forced to bring down their rents. But when there is no competition, how do you expect a civil servant that is earning approximately 100,000 a month to pay a rent of 1 million naira annually? It's not possible.
For a room and parlor.
For a room and parlor. You understand? So please, we are calling on the Ministry of Housing to work with the governor and develop low-cost housing estates across the geopolitical zones. Okay, let us just start maybe within the state capital. Areas like the road leading to the governor's village. That place is a good site to build. Yeah, that hilltop road. It's a good place to site low-cost housing estates. There's even federal housing estates too. People should work on these things, please, so that life will not be difficult for Ebonians and Ebonyi residents. Thank you.
Okay, let me add one or two things. According to my brother HFuna, I remember when I came from Anambra State, if not that I have house here, it would have been so difficult for me. Imagine somebody, maybe you travel to Lagos or you travel to Anambra State, and you, after the hustling, you came back home here to invest. Maybe you came back home with like 5 million or 3 million naira. Then you meet agent and you need a house. The next thing they will tell you that a room and parlor is 1.5 million to continue 1.2 million. That is too much. A room and parlor in Ebonyi State here.
So what?
1.5 million to continue 1.2 million. How can that person start? How can that person start? Or a student or somebody who wants to start a mini business, or this petty business. Ordinary one room here is 900,000 to continue 750. One room here.
That's too much.
Sometimes the agent will tell the landlord, no, the house is very cheap. Increase it. How can you build a firehouse like this and you put it in a rope lines? No, increase it. So the ministry in charge should look into it. This is too much. It's getting out of hand. Some people cannot even pay house rent here. A lot of people will be like, yes, Abakaliki is very fine now. Ebonyi State now is a very sweet city when it comes to security and other things. Let us come here and invest. People will come here, try to invest, but because of the cost of house rent, they will run away. Even some shops. I stay in Anambra State. It is not like this. Even in Awada, you can get a house, 3-bedroom flat in Awada, 220,000. But here, 3-bedroom flat here is 1.8 million to continue 1.5 million.
Why?
Why? The house rent here is supposed to be cheap so that everybody it will be very easy for our people. When you go out, when you go to Lagos, you hustle, you come back here and invest.
Very true.
That is very, 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 very bad.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for this wonderful opportunity to have chosen to speak with you, to talk to the great Ebonyi people. We are not trying to put anybody to hurt, but to make sure that we are still flowing with the flow in the system. We wish to thank all the ministries and eulogize them that what they are doing is good. And to the great development of Ebonyi, all of us are saying all these things. We wish to start by saying thank you to all of you. Thank you to all Ebonyians. All the ministries who their names may have been mentioned in this episode, we are happy with you. We are not trying to underrate the tendency that you are doing extraordinarily well. You are doing exploit, but to whom much is given, much is expected. In the Ministry of Culture and Tourism, you are doing well. Just that some shops are under lock and key in some ministries, and there are cobwebs in some of the offices in those ministry, in that ministry. And the Ministry of Environment, yes, you are doing extraordinarily well. The officers there are working, the functionaries there are working. But the fact remains that to whom much is given, I said, much is expected. Just imagine, the state is, sometimes you imagine, where are we going to? There are a lot of refuse dumps, nuisance, constituting nuisance, stagnant nuisance everywhere. And that is why we are standing up today to say, please do more. The governor cannot be a goalkeeper and at the same time be a player. And to the Ministry of Infrastructure or Works and Transport, we don't know who is responsible for that Obaga Road that leads to Pangalore Township Stadium. In day out, accident occurs there. We don't know the cause. But please, help us to help ourselves. The governor cannot be there and be here. We elogize all of you. We read all your praises and we thank you. You guys are doing wonderfully well. Capital city development, street numbering, street naming and house numbering. To tell you the fact, if you come from a place like Enugu, Anambra to Ebonyi, for you to locate the place you are going to, you must have to call somebody that is in tandem with the reprovision of the fact that you don't know the place you are going to. And that is why we are saying, please, fans and friends, Ebonyi people, we are pleading.
Dear Governor, you are doing well. We plead for you to do better for Ebonyians.
EBCC.
Congratulations to you, our governor, FON.
EBCC.
You are doing well.
EBCC.
Congratulations to Ebonyi for having a good governor.
EBCC.
Let's support our governor to do